Cars. And he's dropped well off the pace. This one's going to go to Sean Homer. He goes 11.103 at 120. Next first round of qualifying. Mark Stein, the reigning 10th next class. At a Severn Bridge, Ontario, the 71 Vega wagon, and Mario Vezina from Stratfordville in the 78 Grand Air. And a way early start for Stein. He can't hold the line in the line, so Vezina will get the win. He left before the tree was activated. First round for Mark Stein, the reigning king of the Elimination Index. Mario Vezina goes 11.01. He and his GTO, circa 1964. Nice throwing and guttural sound. This red beauty, 100 miles an hour. 1097 at 125.5 miles an hour. Top of the order for the 10-0 Index qualifier. First round. And Savage will take the lead to the exit, 110 miles an hour. 983, a 1013 at just under 134 miles an hour for Colton the Mustang. Gary Sallow, who looked like he hooked something on his first time from the bounced around off the lights just a little bit. And the Tranny gets there first, 1093. For the 9, 1106. For Sallow in the Studebaker. Dave Van Bullis from Burlington. The beautiful 81 Chevy Malibu. Scott Limerick from Kitchener. And trouble start for Limerick. That's going to cost him here in the first first round. Van Boolis, meantime, well on his way. And a little off course. At 135.67 miles an hour. And the great 68 Camaro. The speed definitely picking up here on a beautiful Saturday. Toronto Motorsports Park, the OSCA. 10-16 for Drake. To the AC Delco side at 10:41 with an 8. 129.5 miles per hour. Jeff Lyle in that 76 Corvette. What an ominous looking race machine that is. Rick Charters of Brantford in the 79 Chevy Malibu on the Coca-Cola side. Off they go, right ball start for Charters. Lyle with a 10:49 RT. And the Chevy Malibu. Charters, 11:07, well off the pace for Lyle in the Corvette. This pair starting with the spectator lane, the AC Delco side, Chris Lozon from Chatham. Beautiful black 88 Mustang, and John Oak from 498 start for Oak. In gray will get no time for Lozon in a Mustang as he apparently and at 10:09 for John Oak. Bob Preston in orange, West Crew in gray. Hear me some turbo. Good run here through the 8. There with a 995 with an 8 at 10:009 for West Crew. The Steinway race machine in red with flames and Gary Crawford in charcoal gray. Good start for Stein. A little off course for Crawford on the AC Delco side, but he's got some good speed this with a 9, but Crawford goes with an 8, finishes second on the run, but will take top spot in the 9.0 index qualifying. And it is certainly within his realm. Takes over ignition time. Some nice mile an hour, halfway home, just about 120. 108. Kurt Williams, your number 1 qualifier. Second round of qualifying. Stevens in gray, Dwyer in gold. Silver and gold on the quarter mile here at TMP. First round qualifying. Oh, and major Papa Thunder pop beneath the hood of Dwyer's gold Camaro. Meantime, the chute comes out behind Stevens' 98 Camaro. He goes 896 at just under 158 miles an hour. I believe Tim Bureau holds the record for this race class, and that was established here last year at Toronto Motorsports Park. Bureau always has success here. This is where it starts to get crazy fast, folks. Look at this very speedy stag through the 8. With a 9:01 and 8:89 though for Cerullo, so he'll set the standard. Jeff Thompson from the nation's capital, eh? The 67 White Cougar looking to go to number 1 in this first round of qualifying for the true street competitors. Rocco Cerullo, your leader with an 8:89. Pop, click, bang, kapowie, and this run is aborted. Spank me. Couple of mean-looking rides. Out for easy start. First round qualifying. O.S.C.A. weekend here at Toronto Motorsports Park. Good start for Alonso in blue. He's well on his way to the win. That Mustang showing some good speed as he gets to that. 9:05, 155 miles an hour. Chase on in blue. Man in the Mustang. And Brandon Ford, Rick Car, Larry Mann, trouble at the start line. Jason on his way through the top end of the race. He goes, of course, with an 889 and will grab the third spot in qualifying. But the run is done for Larry Mann. The cockpit's filled with smoke. Rocky Delice in blue. Joe Corrado in black. An 864 in third. An hour and 862. Carano takes first spot away from Sandra Grilla. It'll be a number 6 qualifying pass for Rocky Delice. He goes the course with an 892. With an 831, 164 miles an hour. Custodio goes 884 at 163 miles an hour. Auto channel ready for the launch. Rosella falls in now. These two ready to go the quarter mile. Side by side, right to the 8. Seconds, he goes 786 at 177 plus miles per hour. Heating things up big time here now. The Outlaws are coming up next. Through with a 789. Vito Montesano sets the pace. Your number 1 qualifier with a 786 at 177.37 miles per hour. He's well off the pace. Qualified 816 for the course. 8.162 seconds. 1 minute per hour. Brad Doldo in the older gray Camaro SS on the AC Delco side, the 84, and Eddie Timo of Scarborough in what looks like a sleeper, a late model Camaro Z28. The pace says Barrett 12:52 and a 14:18. He goes a little off course at the transition and slows down through the top end. 112 to start. Papaleo goes 939 at 106 and change. more. Love this sleeper truck, the Sloot & Sons Autobody 66 Chevy. That's Anthony Sloot. Number 6 qualifier, went 12.94 to center the 13.0. Tony Miller. He went 13.41 in the first round. Closest at 13.000 will be your leader. .09. Last competitor in this 13.0 field, Franklin Willow of Snowville, the 68 Dodge Dart. Your number 5 qualifier looking to move up the list here. He went 14.47, well off that 13.0 index. 7:05 start time, 81.5 miles an hour halfway home, over the 1,000, and over the 13.58, so he'll move up. Various classes turning up the speed, each and every category. In white, off they go. Redford in the green Nova, your number 5 qualifier. He went 12.11. Line. Coming at 12.05 with a 6 and a 12.70. Number 7 was Quill in the red Mustang with a 12.12. Number 1, 12.01.3. The land outside. That Camaro having some trouble with Yoko Lane. Is that going to be tough to beat? Gary Quill goes 12.010. Joe Olivero. Olivero won't make the call here. It'll be Vince Brennan and the 79 Camaro going solo. Will he move up? Apparently so. Alrighty, Joe Oliveira is going to go here now, the 96 Mustang, and Hans Zylstra, Frankfurt, the 70 Chevrolet Gray. Coca-Cola tied through first with a 12-13 run. Two more. Glenn Toby. In the 68 Chevelle, Rob LeMay of Orono in the 65 Barracuda. The Barracuda, your number 4 qualifier, went of course with a 12.08 in the first round. 12.15 this time and a 12.24, so Toby and LeMay will hang on to 15 and 4th spot respectively. Howard Cox in the white Mustang. Number 1 qualifier going into the second round, but slipped off. When Gary Quill had a better run, so I'm Seiss in the 68 Grey Camaro on the Coca-Cola. Maxwell under at 12.16 for Howard Cox. With a 12.10 run in the Black Monte Carlo. As on the Coca-Cola side, she's going to get down the end of the track first. We'll hang out at the number 5 spot. Bill Giggs in the 89 Mustang. And the 1944 out of Richmond Hill, Mike Schultz, your number 7 qualifier. Giggs qualified in 13th spot. 12.0 index race class closest to 12.0. Close for Schultz in the old tuner on the Coca-Cola side. He goes 12.05 with a 9. Boy Bracchio, right in the go. The black 79 Camaro with a 427 Chevy Power out of Hamilton. And Mark Stein with a 71 Vega. Vega wagon and Louis Braccio of Hamilton tomorrow. This one, right? There with a 10.94, how about 11.05.9 for Mark Stein. Second round, Dwight Williams. First time out in the 86 Thunderbird out of Scarborough, and Michael Calicari. Mustang in blue on the Coca-Cola side. Calicari, your number 4 qualifier. We're yet to see what the 86 Keeper. For Calicari, he'll move up. There he is. It's Van Dam out of Crawfordville. 78 ready. Mario Vesna, but 11.01. Your number 1 how's it go? Better reaction time for Ulmer and Gray on the AC Tempo side, and Mustang is keeping pace with Mustang gets there under the 11, 10.95, 11.07 for Vesna. Spot as it stands at the moment. Get set at the launch pad. Bradshaw would love to move up into the top 3. Up he goes. First mile per hour at the 8, 99 3/4. Through the top end. 004, 113.42 miles an hour. Bradshaw gets the second ticket, the qualifying cat. Russell Savage in the 37 Fiat with the 355 Chevy power. Savage in yellow out of Brantford, and Bob Preston from Paris, Ontario, the orange 92 Mustang. Wes Greeley, your number 1 qualifier with a 10.009 score. Let's see what these two can do. 3 and a 994, both go well under. Scott Leveritz in the 89 Mustang, your number 10 qualifier, Will Kennedy of Brantford, 10.009 or better to get to the top of qualifying. Well early. Leveritz though, 11.39. 10.0 index, closest to a perfect 10. Later. There's a little room for shaving, 0.009 of a second between our current leader. Blake, good jewelry, love it. That's John Hogan of Gravenhurst on the Coca-Cola side with a 66 Chevy Junior, number 2 qualifier. He went 10.09. Rick Charters in the 79 Malibu out of Brantford on the AC Delco lane, your number 5 qualifier. And Chris Lozon, his first trip in qualifying. Lozon in the 88 Mustang on the Coca-Cola lane out of Chatham, Ontario. The 79 Chevy Malibu. 10.13 and a 10.21 for Lozon and the Stang on the Coca-Cola side. And rounding out our field here in the second round of qualifying for the 10.0 index is Tim Culp of St. Catharines, the 89 Mustang with a 408 horsepower, your number 3 qualifier. He went 10.13 in the first round. Number 3 with the 10.13 is going to have to break 10.04 to get into the top 2. 10.009 or better. Well off the earlier pace. Jared Draper of Keswick in the red 87 Mustang, your number 5 qualifier. And he's wet, face real early. And whether he wasn't satisfied with the first hit, saving it for round 3, we'll not know. Jared Draper with a 14.37. He's got to do better and move up. Mr. 11.34, 100 miles per hour. His 3 out for the first round of qualifying, and I don't see Williams in the lane, so there'll be just this pair of 9-0 entries in the second round of qualifying. Start for the Red Vega, Brent Stein on the AC Delco lane. He leads to the 940. 940. Kirk Williams brings the big Chevy 2 up to speed. It's not as good, but he'll hang on. Second round qualifying. Len Bertrand is the yellow 71. Gaspar, number 1 with a 10.22, 127 miles an hour. 63. And right up to top spot. And a disappointing run, 18.28 seconds at just under 62 miles an hour. We know Jeff Thompson can do much better than that, and likely will on this. He doubled his time. Cut it in half, and still hangs on the number 4 spot. Rocco Cirillo with an 8:89, your number 1 qualifier. Wade Stevens, number 2. Tim Biro, number 3. And here is your leader through the first round, Rocco Cirillo of Western Ontario, the 89 Mustang. Out of Whitby, Ontario. Good luck. Get out he goes. Takes down the track through the 8th. 126 miles per hour. So he does a little bit better. Waiting for Malarnick to fully stage. Rojo moves up now. Whistler just about locked and loaded. Second. Yellow come on. And Rojo with a 5.3 time. Close out the pace before the transition. 63. A little bit better than his earlier run, 863. So they've made some adjustments. Grelly in red, and in white. Back on top, just like that. Number 7 qualifier, 892 of the first qualifying round at 157 miles an hour. Rocky's done lots faster than that many times before. Let's see if he can knock Sanibel off the top. Oh, and that does not sound good. Aboard. So Rocky will do no better than 7th through 2 rounds of qualifying. 1 more to go in the second round of qualifying. Better would get Olin into the top 3 going to round 3 of qualifying. The O.S.C.A. will get in off the line, approaching the 8 at 120 miles an hour. Sanchez ready to do the quarter mile here. With 183.42 miles per hour. Martino on the spectator side. Jeff Musto on the beer garden side. It's automotive sports side. qualifying. Like you, Gary, if this went right to the top with a 775. Julio, smoking the tires big time. With an 847 at 164.5 miles an hour. So good. Morning, Rick Camaro. 728, 190 miles an hour. Well, he's going to come .696, 209.5 miles an hour. It's about 3:30. We've seen plenty of action and plenty more action yet to come. This time they're gunning real hard because the winner goes on, the loser becomes the red Mustang right now. Mike Lucas of Milton in the 83 Caprice on the Coca-Cola side. Versus number 6 qualifier on the Coca-Cola side. And number 1, Gary Rico. 105. Next there's Tony Nicoletti and Franklin Guillaume in the big dart. Nicoletti in the 87 Mustang at Stony Creek. 13-0 index right first round eliminator. Winner goes in round 2. Loser can load up the trailer. Last pair in this 13-0 index first round eliminator. The O.S.C.A. race weekend here at Toronto Motorsports Park. How about the 54 VW Superbug? Andy Gross at a Ford Erie versus Anthony Sloot of Burford, that classic 66 Sloot truck. Your number 2 qualifier, he went 13:09 with a 4. Gross, your number 5 qualifier, went 13:70. Sloot's going to get there first. And is he going to go under? For the win on the Coca-Cola side. Away with it, he goes 12:16, cuts out that 12:00 mark. Bradford, the 79 Chevrolet Camaro. With a better reaction time of the white Mustang. Howard Cox takes it. He goes 12:006. Mark Carano in black on one side of the track. The spectator side, the AC Delco lane. Steve Douglas of Mississauga, the 89 Mustang on the Coca-Cola side. Heads up for a quarter mile, fastest car closest to the index. The win light comes on the Coca-Cola side. Steve Douglas takes it in the 89 Mustang. Pretty close on the start, pretty tight to the gate. They've got half the track mirroring each other's moves. 0.067 of a second, Shelby Miller's Black Monte Carlo SS takes the win on the AC Delco lane. Here we go. Your number 2 qualifier. In the gray Camaro SS. The O.S.C.A. race program this weekend in Toronto Motorsports Park. I'm psyched. Now with the lead on the Delco side, he's well ahead of his opponent. He's looking. Bill Gates from O.S.C.A. Beach in the 5-liter Mustang. Mike Schultz of Richmond Hill, the 1944 Tudor. Schultz with the lead through the 8th at about 94 miles an hour. And I hope this takes 107.4 miles an hour at 12:004 for Gigs on the AC Delco side. Glenn Toby in green and Rockaway in blue. LeMay in the Coca-Cola lane takes the win with a 12:02. Probably take advantage of this for a good practice run. Some might save the motor for but he goes 12:08 with a 2 at 103 plus miles per hour. The index class. First 11:09 with a 7. Kamakaris breaks out. He goes 10:97 with a 9. Next two, on the AC Delco side, in the turquoise blue 71 Vega wagon with a 406 Chevy power and a 7 Bridge Ontario, Mark Sky, the reigning king of the 11-0 index from last season. Dwight Williams, the 86 T-Bird out of Scarborough, your number 6 qualifier. Your number 2 qualifier, in green, out of Stratfordville, the 78 Trans Am for the 406 Pontiac power, that's Mario Vecina. Louis Braccio, Hamilton, the 79 Black Camaro, his opponent on the Coca-Cola side, your number 7 qualifier. Vecina gets the win on the AC Delco lane, regardless of the outcome of this one. First with an 11:16, and then Vesna goes under with a 10:94 with an 8. Miles an hour halfway home. 10:96 under the 11-0, but it matters not. Bradshaw. Here we go, 10-0, starts here, Scott Limericks on the AC Delco side, out of Kitchener, that ominous-looking 89 Mustang. Tim Colby St. Catharines with his 89 Stag on the Coca-Cola. And Tim Colby takes the win on the Coca-Cola side. It goes way too fast with a 995. First round. There with a 998, just under the 10-0, but it matters not. And Lewis will get started. Kaiser takes him down through the top end. Lewis's way, the Malibu takes it on the Coca-Cola side. Jeff Lyle from Waterdown, the 76 Corvette, and Rick Charters from Brantford, the 79 Chevy Malibu. Charters on the Coca-Cola, looking for the pass. Take the win on the Coca-Cola side. Sallow in the Studebaker, your number 10 qualifier. Draper went into the number 5 spot last round in that great Mustang. Coca-Cola side, Gary Sallow gets the win at the gate. And the Studebaker. Coming up next, Ed, we'll get into Street, Super Street. Legally lap of the quarter mile here at TFP, 112 miles an hour. 10 for the run, just under 132 miles per hour. Here we go, 9-0, first round eliminated. Brett Stein from Victoria Harbor, the 72 Vega. I did Gary Cropper, the 84 Mustang on the Coca-Cola side. in the Vegas with Gary Crawford in the Mustang. We'll return for more action in the second round of 9-0 elimination. Here we go. The combatants are Paul Gasper of the AC Delco line out of Hamilton, the 89 Mustang, and Chad Stevens of the 90 Stang on the Coca-Cola. He's done in round one. At this point, Chad Stevens in position for the win. 141.98 miles per hour. Chad Stevens beat Paul Gasper. Coca-Cola takes the win. There's Len Bertram out of Ottawa, the 71 Maverick, with a 377 horsepower, your number one qualifier. Saving the juice in the guns for when he's got someone more inside him here at Toronto Motorsports Park. And as things turn out, True Street will be a final. They're down to just two cars. Through the time trial and qualifying rounds. Stevens in the Z28 on the Coca-Cola side, Rocco Cirolo. Yeah, the Mustang on the AC Delco lane. Finale on a Saturday afternoon at Toronto Motorsports Park. The Wyatt Stevens in the Camaro is the true street champion. Miles an hour. Dan Malarnick, 79 Mustang of Mississauga, your number 3 qualifier, gets a bye into the next round. Miles an hour. Custodio and Purple Marshall in the Mustang. In blue or purple. Victory for Jim Marshall at 164 miles an hour. Let's give it locked and loaded. What a great run. This is Martino. Good, but not quick enough. Martino hangs on for the victory. 8:21 with a 9, 169.25 miles an hour on the Coca-Cola lane. And getting the 160.10 miles per hour. Gary doesn't have to do much here but break the beam at the start line, but he's a competitor. The crew will use this run to their advantage. Look at that, 779 with a 9, 183.5 miles an hour. Running hard and straight through the 8 at 141 2.5 miles an hour. Jerry Brown will go solo. There's no one qualifier. 703 for the 9, 211 miles an hour this trip. There, nips him at the wire. Exploded the lead by a hair. Nicoletti follows in the Mustang. Sloan expands his lead. Now the truck he's done for the day. Tony Nicoletti takes the win. The 95 Mustang hits a by number 1 qualifier. The 15 index race flat. Over 100 mile an hour. 12-0 index starts here. Second round of eliminations. The O.S.C.A. weekend at Toronto Motorsports Park. Red Mustang, Circa 86, Gary Quill out of Brampton, your number 1 qualifier. 12:01. Howard Cox out of Oakville, the 85 Mustang and Wayne. He goes 12:04 with a 307 miles an hour, gets there just ahead of Quill. Shelby Miller of Etobicoke, the black Monte Carlo SS, and he'll add outside of Aurora in the 68 Camaro SS on the Coca-Cola side. Honestly, smokes with Shelby off the line, but Shelby's going to hang in there. Will she have speed for the top end? It looks like the Camaro SS is going to hang for the win. Takes it on the Coca-Cola side. Bob LeMay in the blue 65 Barracuda out of Orono. And Bill Giggs from O.S.C.A. Beach, the 89 Mustang on the Coca-Cola side. The Barracuda takes the win, 12-13 for the 9. 11-0 index cars coming up next, followed by the 10s and the 9s, and then we'll get into Easy Street, Super Street, 2 Street, and Outlaw. Pretty tight on the start here, then the Camaro goes a little off course, kind of skips inside towards the center line, and he's had nothing but problems now, and it's all but over. Brad Redford takes the win, and that might be a problem with that Camaro. Here we go, 2 more. This would be the 11-0 index racers as we get there. Faster Mark Stein of Sever Bridge, the 71 Vega Wagon of Mario Pesina, the 78 Trans Am of Stratfordville. Good start. Heads up to the finish line they go. This pair so tight to the inside. The Vega and a little finish Mark Stein, and the Vega takes it. We'll just bring him back real quick. Murray Bradshaw, the 64 GTO, your number 1 qualifier. He went 11-004. Stein just won 11-002. The closest runner to that index without going. John over in the gray Mustang, Murray Bradshaw, the 64 red GTO. Tight on the reaction time, tight at the end. And it'll be tight. The Mustang takes it on the AC Delco side. Here we go, 2 more soldiers in the 10-0 index. Dave Van Burles out of Burlington, the 81 Chevy Malibu on the AC Delco lane versus Tim Culpasing, Catherine, the 89 Mustang on the Coca-Cola side. Great action here, the O.S.C.A. race weekend at Toronto Motorsports Park. The Chevy Malibu in the lead through the 8. For Van Burles, he takes the win on the spectator side. Rick Charters in the 79 Chevy Malibu. 63 Studebaker. Near perfect reaction times for this pair. Near perfect. And so tight through the Charters in the Malibu. Charters with the win on the AC Delco side, a 510 reaction. Chris Lozon on the AC Delco lane. On a Chatham 88 Mustang. And Bob Preston with a 92 Orange Stag out of Paris. Preston hasn't really had a good run all day. He's looking good here though. Steals it in the wire, 10-002. Wes Groove from Oakville, the 97 Mustang. He was your number one qualifier, 10-009. Qualifying round earlier today. 802 reaction time. Oh, shit. Up the speed through the 12.5 miles an hour, bringing her home to the 10:43 at 132.25 miles per hour. Delco lane. Behind the wheel of the 90 Mustang, powered by the 302 is Chad Stevens. His opponent, last second Len Bertrand out of Ottawa, the yellow 71 Maverick with the 377 horsepower. Your street eliminated grand finale of the O.S.C.A. race weekend here at Toronto Motorsports Park. Stevens from the Delco lane on the side. Big lift launch for the yellow race car. A slight lead to the gate. The Mustang coming on strong and starting it. Bertrand takes it at the wire. He goes 970 at 143.6 miles an hour. Rocky Dolice in blue. Dan Malanick in the black Stag on the Coca-Cola lane. Heads up, fastest car wins. Wins on the Coca-Cola side. Larry Mann on the AC Delco side. The Brandon Ford race car of Lexington, Ontario, your number 4 qualifier versus number 1 Sandra Grilla of Caledon. The red 90 Mustang, 51 Ford power, number 1 qualifier today. It's now Larry Mann steps up to the plate. Reaction time for Sandra, a 5:21 for Mann. Sandra Grilla wins and the Chicks continue to rule. Here we go, Jim Marshall in the Mustang on the AC Delco side. Your number 6 qualifier out of St. Catharines, the 89 Stag versus number 1, Toronto's Mike Carrion, the familiar red Firebird. Went 184 miles an hour in qualifying. Plus miles an hour. Mike Jagarian is your winner. Vito Montesano from Richmond Hill, the 2001 Trans Am with the 522 Chevy Power, your number 2 qualifier. He went 786. Mark Martino, number 5 in the 91 Mustang. He went 812 at 168.5 miles an hour. So some good speed in this pair. Montesano in blue, Martino in red. Montesano upset Mark Martino, the number 5 qualifier, takes down number 2. And it's Mark Martino on the Coca-Cola side, that 91 Mustang. will come back to the semis. Sanchez in gray will show in blue. Come on. 73 for the win on the O.S.C.A. Delco lane. 186 and a quarter miles an hour. Rosella with his best run of the day, 797, 173 and a half miles an hour. 11-0 Index Grand Finale, the O.S.C.A. race weekend here at Toronto Motorsports Park. Heads up start. They have a positive time in 11 seconds there, Sellers. Breakout to boot, but Stein goes under the leash with a 1097 to Omer's 1094 for Mark Stein. It's another notch on his fan belt. Time of the day. And he was the number 2 qualifier with 728 at 189.9 miles an hour. Brown has had 2 great outings here in recent weeks at Toronto Motorsports Park. Outlaw champion last time O.S.C.A. was in town. And in the finale today, the 526 heavy-powered Purple 71 Challenger to nearby Caledonia, your number 1 qualifier, a 696 run at 209.5 miles an hour. Terry Brown, the 20-year-old, in purple, and Lucky Luch for Rob Sporing in the 2001 red Camaro with a 615 Chevy engine. Number 1 versus number 2, O.S.C.A. Delco to Coca-Cola side, respectively. Here we go, heads up. Quickest one to the finish line is your winner. Has won the Outlaw Crown twice in a row here at Toronto Motorsports Park. Here we go, Tony Nicoletti in the 87 Mustang on the O.S.C.A. Delco side. Jerry Rigo, your number 1 qualifier in Mississauga, the 95 red ragtop. Winner takes all in this 13-0 Index race class. And it's going Gary Rigo's way, but that gap is getting switches at the end. Tony Nicoletti on the O.S.C.A. Delco side takes the win. And finishing first. Here we go. Howard Cox in the white Mustang. Bob LeVay, the 65 Barracuda in blue. 12-0 semifinals winner goes to the championship. The pair of the line lead. On the double breakout, the ruling is whoever goes under leash gets the win, and that is Howard Cox, 1195 with a 6, 1190 with a 6 for LeMay. So it'll be Howard Cox versus Brad Redford in the Creek Nova, Elaine Einsight in the 68 with a sweep red ride, the 2000 Firebird out of Teal, your number one qualifier, won the course with a 775 at just under 184 miles an hour. Sanchez of the great 67 Camaro with the 396 Chevy Power, your number 4 man, with an 810 run at just about 183.5 miles an hour. Winner goes to the Super Street Grand Finale. O.S.C.A. weekend continues in Toronto Motorsports Park. Gilligan in red, Sanchez in gray. Firebird versus Camaro. Miles an hour. So these two fairly well matched as Grella has been proving that chicks rule on the dragway this weekend. Let's see if she can make it a clean sweep and take the Easy Street Eliminator crown from the O.S.C.A. today at Toronto Motorsports Park. Grella in red, Malarnik in black. Racers, 8:45, 165 miles an hour. Sandra Grella saves her quickest run for the final, and she is your Easy Street Eliminator champion.